This is 2024 Auburn 601 Grizzle cock. Beautiful, perfect handling pigeon or near perfect handling pigeon. This is a son of Iceman and Miss Mayberry, who have been a hit pair for me for years. I've had them mated together just about every year except for 1 or 2 years, but they've bred multiple one loft winners and multiple club and combine winners. I'll get to the bird itself first. 601 was a March hatch from this year. He was settled, but because I knew I was moving in May, I didn't race him, and it was never trained, but he was settled. He is medium size, pretty much a true medium, with a strong frame, strong back, pretty tight vents, not 100% tight, but pretty tight vents, one pin tail. Very good muscle on this pigeon. That's one of the first things you notice about him is excellent muscle, and he's pretty filled out, so he's a pretty strong, muscular bird. Really soft feather, tremendous wings on this bird. Hopefully it shows up in the video. You can see the really strong wing vibration, but you can also see the length in the wings and the good spacing on the flights. But big time wing vibration and vitality to this bird. The feather quality is just excellent. You can just see even in the prints on the feathers, but you can just see the feather quality. It's almost like a painting on him. Really beautiful pigeon. Took a great photo too. A lot of times I have a hard time getting him to stand great in a photo box. He did really good. But you can see just great wings. It's getting dark out right now, so I have artificial light, but he's got nice, lighter colored but rich pearl eyes, good circle correlation. And then high character bird, very smart. You can see he really goes wild on the beak pull test, does not want to have his beak touched. Both parents are like that, which is probably part of the reason they're so good. So in the hand, I would say, yeah, near perfect. The only flaw is maybe just a tiny, tiny bit weak in the back right here. You don't notice it. Most people wouldn't notice that, but from the guy I originally got all my pigeons from in the late 90s, Mel Maroth, who's pretty well known, would say, if you can feel a little ridge right there, it's just a slight weak back, but no big deal. But other than that, he's excellent in every other category. So as far as, again, the parents of this bird, the father is Iceman. That's where the Grizzle comes from. The mother is Miss Mayberry, who was first overall Ace Pigeon and then a multiple winner in the 2016 Mayberry Classic one loft race. A full brother of this pigeon, Phoenix, was first place at 350 miles in the 2017 Arizona Classic one loft race. That was in low 80s temperatures, blowing dust, headwinds, etc. It was a tough race, low 1300s, but the birds were spread out. He was also second Ace Pigeon of that series. Phoenix has gone on to breed several winners. He's also bred a second and ninth club champion bird. Another full brother, 37805, was equal first at the 327-mile final race of the Trappers Loop Challenge in 2021. And then there's been some others that were good on shorter one-loft races. The nestmate to this pigeon, which is a blue bar white flight hen, 601, was sent to the Plymouth Peak race this year, and she was 19th place on the 312-mile race, and she didn't really have a good final. She was like 80-something, just did okay, but she was 28th average speed of the 5 races versus 450 paid birds, so that was still really good, 28th average speed versus 450, and those were a lot of tough races, and not only she survived the series, but was one of the better birds. And then multiple club winners related to this bird. Full Sister 687 had 4 first and equal first and was 4th club champion bird. Another one, 645, had 3 equal first. There's another Full Sister, which was another Grizzle, that had 4 times first or equal first. She had a first at 285 miles on a tough race in the 1200s. So again, multiple brothers and sisters are winning, and then the full brother has also bred multiple winners as well. So this is about as good as I can breed for a pigeon. And again, this is a March 2024. Looks like he's all completely molted out on everything. But just a beautiful pigeon, handles really well, off the best I have as far as one loft races and club races. They do good on everything. Again, he's medium in size, fuller bodied bird, not big, but just basically a flat out medium bird. I actually don't have that many medium birds. Most of mine are like medium small. So he's very nice. Good longer cast to his body too, which I always prefer. I like it when they're a little longer. This is, again, 2024 Auburn 601. Really pretty grizzly cock from this year.